A former Madison elementary school teacher has pleaded guilty to producing child pornography in federal court. 59-year-old David Fawcett faces a minimum of 15 years in prison and 5 years of supervised release after communicating with a teenager from Texas over Snapchat. Fawcett taught at Nuestro Mundo Elementary, where he was a REACH program STEM teacher. He was indicted in February of this year and initially pleaded not guilty back in March. He was accused of child sexual exploitation and child pornography possession in Dane County. That case was dismissed because, again, it was moved to federal court. Fawcett will have his sentencing hearing on October 2nd.